This is a presentation about the Merlin Rocket dinghy, presented by members of the Merlin Rocket Owners Association.
It is truly remarkable that a thoroughbred racing dinghy, the Merlin Rocket, has evolved close on 80 years now, with small incremental developments through this timeline and without major changes to the class rules. This fascinating dinghy has attracted the very top designers and sailors consistently. From its early concepts, like these, through to the latest 21st century innovations of today.
We have several different sail makers, boat builders and foil designers, which make our class rich with diversity and keeps development fresh.
Despite this constant development, the remarkable thing is how similar the boat speeds actually are, which keeps the racing tight and keeps older boats very competitive. You don't need a brand new Merlin Rocket to come sailing and push the front.
Merlins are great on the sea, super quick downwind. To windward, they're just beautiful, but it's the racing that matters. Fast tacking and jibing makes them super tactical, and in light winds, they slide along nicely too.
The symmetrical spinnaker gives so many tactical options, whether to run square or hot it up for more speed. Twin poles have made a huge difference too. Jiving isn't a grunt anymore, even in a breeze. And the modern raking rigs with one string control make beating a joy even in heavy weather.
The social scene is pretty awesome too. Merlins have a reputation for enjoying themselves. It isn't misplaced.
I think the best thing is that the Merlin Circuit includes so many interesting venues with different types of sailing, estuaries, ponds, rivers, and the sea.
The Silver Tiller Circuit is great fun, with 18 open meetings around the country. You only have to sail 5 to qualify, and every helm has to include one result from each category: restricted, open, and sea. The winners have to be good all-round sailors.
But it isn't all about winning. There's gold, silver and bronze fleet prizes at all major events. This really has encouraged competition between everyone throughout the fleet.
What is nice about the class is that everyone helps each other go fast by sharing settings and tips about how to get the very best in your boat. People are keen to see newcomers succeed as it just adds to the already great racing.
We are very proud of the diversity in our class and welcome all ages and abilities. Many of our sailors started crewing for parents and grandparents. We also have a high percentage of women sailing, racing and often winning. If you can get to one of the training sessions run by our 3 times national champion Christian Birrell and his team, it will improve your performance.
Salcombe Merlin Week is big in the class. Limited to 120 boats, it is usually oversubscribed. If you want to go, you need to get your entry in early and get on the waiting list. The beautiful estuary is perfectly suited to Merlin Rockets, with every type of sailing skill required, often on the same lap.
The Merlin Rocket Championships are the big event of the year. It's always sailed at sea and we get a nice holiday at the seaside, and it also brings everyone together for great socials and great racing.
And most of the top sailors in the country want to win our champs, including several Olympic contenders. But it's not just the top boys and girls that go. The competition goes through the fleet with all ages and abilities of sailors and boats enjoying the sport.
We have regional circuits too. That means you can compete in an open meeting circuit without having to travel too far. The Midland Circuit is just what it says, based on clubs within 50 miles of Birmingham, so have lots of reservoirs and no big waves.
The Thames series is keenly fought, and here there are many lovely old Merlins which can compete on equal terms with modern boats on restricted waters.
Over the nearly 80 years of Merlin Rocket evolution, all the boats were at the cutting edge of dinghy racing in their era. Many are still beautiful sailing machines. There is a striving second-hand market, and many of us join the class this way or through crewing at our local club.
We are proud of our class and welcome anyone who wants to join in.